Welcome to another show of our community chat. I'm Sabrina with Kirsch Realty, and I'm here with Lizzy, the owner of Carson Valley Kids Store. I've been really looking forward to this interview because you guys are the Find Everything and More store. Yep. So, Lizzy, I'd like to take it away with you and tell me a little bit about your business and how you came to start.
Yeah, well, I actually found out I was having my first child in 2016, not that long ago. She's almost 6. And I was making a baby registry, and I was feeling great until I looked at the cost of new things and kind of had a mini mental breakdown. I thought I was ready to afford kids, and everything was so expensive. I found a local secondhand kids store, and I fell in love. And I actually ended up buying that business when they decided to sell like Tahoe. So I had my daughter up there. We took over that store and called it Tahoe Kids Trading Co. So I've been the owner of that for 4 years.
Wow.
And about 5 years, we actually decided to move down here to the Valley. And I realized we didn't have one down here, and we are in so much need for it. I think it's so important to buy secondhand and shop locally when you can. And I think that like thrift doesn't have to be, you know, the experience maybe we've kind of grown up with and
The stereotype.
Yeah, and I grew up thrift shopping, so I just love it. But I think it can have more of a boutique feel, and you can really kind of have a good combination of new and used goods. So we sell everything for tiny babies to big kids, actually 14 and 16, so not just baby toddler. Very gently used. We do our own version of consignment where we trade in store credit for these items. So we do like kind of, you know, give our version of money store credit to people for their very gently used items, and it kind of keeps it in the cycle and provides economical options for other people. And so it's 2 businesses now in 5 years and 2 babies, and we are rocking and rolling. So
wow. Yeah. And you know, we've been inside your store, and your store is beautifully done. It's immaculate. It really does have that boutique feel. So I really liked it.
Yeah.
So
a little bit of OCD too.
What has surprised you most about owning a business?
Oh gosh, the amount of resiliency I think you have to have, and emotional stamina. It's been, you know, obviously some crazy years.
Yeah.
And I just happened to start both my businesses during the pandemic and right before. I think what's most surprising is I knew I'd love it, and I knew it would be, you know, something I would enjoy, but I've just kind of fallen in love with a lot of my customers. They're become watching them get pregnant, have their babies, meet their babies, get pregnant again, like meet their parents, shopping for their kids, just watching them grow.
Yeah.
It's just been a real joy, and to get to know everyone.
It sounds like those relationships become really special
totally,
over
yeah.
the years.
So I have like friends, family, customer family. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, that kind of led into my next question. What are some challenges that you faced?
Oh my goodness, a lot. I think, you know, obviously COVID was hard for everyone, so being closed, switching gears like super quickly on how to, you know, pay the bills, but be open with regulations, kind of just being on a pivot and being on a swivel, and especially like learning retail because I came from a food and beverage background.
Okay.
So, you know, that was a big leap, but it was I love a good challenge. So I think the seasonality of retail has been really hard. You know, Target's already on to Christmas, and I'm just getting Halloween out, so it's always like I gotta be,
You know, as a
ready.
consumer, though, that's refreshing.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about Christmas right
Yeah.
now. I'm still looking at Halloween.
Totally.
So
I always say I'm like
appreciate
that in between.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
love
like not as early as the other stores, and I'm try not to be super behind. So
Yeah.
I think just being ready when I'm a busy mom too, so I'm just kind of grasping things and showing up for sports and activities, and then also being like, oh wait, I gotta get Halloween out. We're like 3 weeks away, so that's been a challenge, but you know, it's been a really fun one too.
Well, like you said, you have to be resilient.
Yeah.
So, what are some goals that you have in the next 12 months? Where do you see yourself? What are some business goals?
My current business goal, which I've been focusing on and kind of preparing to do, is we have it's called the Nevada Green Business Bureau, where they do like a certification for businesses in the state of Nevada to kind of push people to cut out ways that are wasteful and become more sustainable in their companies. And so obviously I've built my business around thrifting and recycling and reusing. So we do a lot of those practices already, and so I'm just really hoping that I can get certification in the next year.
That would be amazing.
So like kind of deep dive into how thrifty and sustainable.
Okay, what do we have here?
Yeah.
I've seen
Is
all
there
day.
anything that you'd like to add about your business that we haven't talked about already?
Yeah, well, definitely just know we have everything for tiny babies to big kids too. But we also carry, gently used products, gear, toys, books, puzzles. We also carry new products. So some of the stuff that you might not get secondhand, like arts and crafts, birthday gifts, holiday presents. So a great place to shop during the holidays. We go all out. And that we are located in Minden, right next to the high school. We're a little bit back from the freeway, so you can't exactly see us right, but we're like tucked away, and we're right next to the Ironwood Cinema, which just got rebranded as the Carson Valley Cinemas. Yes, go. They just put up a new sign yesterday. So Carson Valley Cinemas, and then the Shoe Tree Brewery actually is just down the way. So you can grab a beer. We're beer friendly. We're right next to the Pizza Factory, so beer, pizza, and shopping.
And then kids shopping?
Yes, you can send the kids to a movie. So I think it's a good trifecta back here. So maybe you can
Absolutely.
come back and check us out.
Well, thank you so much for interviewing with me today. Audience, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out Carson Valley Kids. Again, I'm Sabrina from Curse Realty, and I'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Thank you.